A simulated covert operation is underway.
090.
Pararescuemen, or PJs, get ready to jump Halo, high altitude, low open. Using the darkness and stealth, PJ Mark sets up a drop zone for his unit to jump into.
In a war zone, they might not have anybody who's doing this.
In real life, there wouldn't be that luxury of someone on the ground receiving them.
So pilots, A-10s, they're up there trying to find a good drop zone.
The Saints will come down and take a look at the threat in the area, and then Jump Master and Navigator will decide and call it good.
PJ Nate is Jump Master.
Combine darkness with a lot of noise. If you happen to be jumping with oxygen, you've got a mask over, so you can't talk to each other, so you have to rely on those hand and arm signals.
Roger, sir. Parachute easy, a 6 good shoot.
PJs, they're coming out of the plane. What are they looking for?
They're looking to maintain team integrity, keeping the team together. That's most important.
Behind enemy lines,
Move in!
the PJ's mission, extract injured special operatives after an IED attack. But then,
Fall back! Fall back! Fall back!
contact.
It's game on. Real life scenario, we would be laying lead downrange.
Smoke means enemy fire.
If you're not nervous, there's something wrong. You know, that's when Murphy comes and gets you.
Things change.
Jolly, 1-3, Nuke, 2-2, fire mission, over.
You guys were with us. You kind of saw how we moved. We moved as stealthily as possible.
300 meters, troops in the tree line, over.
Is that a new heading over there to the left?
Contact left!
They're shifting left.
Murphy's Law takes over and things can go bad really fast.
Matt is a Crow combat rescue officer who didn't want his face shown since he provides command on tactical missions.
We immediately made contact.
Which is a nice way of saying that,
We got ambushed. Correct.
So they call him Jolly, helicopter support.
Jolly, 1-3, Nuke.
Anybody watching our 6?
The PJs are the eyes on the ground for the guns in the sky.
Able to mark the target?
I hear him.
No.
LT's marked the target.
Using handheld lasers, they mark or lace targets for Jolly to destroy.
You're telling the helicopter where you are, where you want him to shoot. You're the eyes for his trigger.
Jolly 3-1, be advised, we are moving. Let's fall back. Kill the enemy and press on to our objective to take care of the IED victims. They're gonna sanitize the area. We're gonna press on with the scenario.
In training, Murphy's Law focuses the PJs.
You know, you have to really have your head screwed on.
In war zones, Murphy's Law means danger or death.
12 men of the parachute regiment went on patrol, the ground underneath them sown with anti-personnel mines.
PJ Kyle led this rescue in Afghanistan.
We had 12 patients down in the minefield, some missing limbs. You could actually see the mines within inches of the survivors. We hoisted right down on top of the survivors. Literally, we were almost landing on top of them. They were all very critical patients.
The PJ's medical expertise, what they're known for, kicked in.
It can get really hectic in the back of the helicopter. You know, you're trying to do the correct thing, the best thing for the patients. If need be, you know, we might take a hit ourselves, and that's just part of the job.
PJ Matt also told me that in Iraq at the start of the war.
At any minute, something could go wrong, and the bad day that somebody else is having that you're there to pick up, you know, that could turn around and be your bad day.
PJ Chuck learned that in Iraq.
I was the first guy off the helicopter. I lost my way and hit the ground from about 50, 60 feet up. I broke 4 vertebrae in my back, and both my feet were pretty well shattered.
Chuck is recovering and wants to rejoin his team.
I'm itching to get back.
They're putting their lives on the line.
Their boss, Brigadier General Doug Rayberg of Air Combat Command.
Very, very tough situations, you know, obviously, and in combat situations. They don't worry about that. They worry about getting the individual saved and returned back home.
Like PJ Kyle's team in that Afghan minefield.
Our actions out there that day saved a lot of lives.
They also recovered the body of a British paratrooper.
During the whole operation, you know, you never once doubted your training. You knew that everything was going to turn out all right and successful.
Which is why the PJs train like they fight, hard.
Those coordinates take us back to the east.
To overcome current war zone situations, PJ Mark tells me.
You have to be, the term I like to use is rigidly flexible.
They've cleared this road all the way down for about a mile.
With the training that you all have, is being ready for every contingency.
It's difficult, but that's our goal. We try to be ready for anything to pop up.
We're moving out. We're going to parallel this road for about a click.
The PJs who've dealt with pop-ups tonight mark a landing zone for helicopter extraction.
You three out on the first aircraft, all right? Sure. 30 seconds. Roger.
Combat Rescue Officer Matt, just back from Iraq.
You're forced to operate under stressful conditions. You need to find the clarity to get yourself out of that situation. My biggest thought is just taking care of the guys and get back out there.
Alex Quade, Avon Park Air Force Range, Florida.